Katamo cha bhikkhave Sammaājīvo. And what, O monks, is right livelihood? Bhikkhave is vocative plural. The Buddha addresses the monks as bhikkhave. Sammaājīvo is masculine singular nominative noun. Therefore, we will use katamo, which is the masculine form of katama, which means what. Cha means and. Cha often occupies an arbitrary position in sentences. Now we will break up the sentence and begin with the part of the sentence where we can find the verb. Here the phrase Jeevitang kappeti means earns his livelihood. Ariya Savaka means noble disciple. Ariya Savako is the nominative form of the noun. Ariya Savako Jeevitang kappeti means a noble disciple earns his livelihood. Sammaājīvena is instrumental case, which means by right means. Michha ājīvang pahaya, having given up wrong ways of livelihood. Pahaya means having given up. Having given up what? Wrong livelihood. That is Michha ājīvang. Here Michha ājīvang is accusative case, object case. Idha means here. Please look at the last line on the screen. I have restructured the sentence Ayang uchyati bhikkhave Sammaājīvo and put it as Bhikkhave Ayang uchyati Sammaājīvo. Monks, this is called right livelihood. As I have mentioned in other videos too, the verb is, are, etc. are often omitted in Pali sentences. On this slide, we have a screenshot which tells us about the suffixes to be added in order to obtain absolutives or indeclinable participles which perform the function of expressing actions that precede the action of the main verb in the sentence. For example, if we say, he washed the fruit, cut it and ate it. Here, ate is the main verb. Washed and cut are preceding actions. That is, Pubbakalika Kriya. Kriya means verb. Pubbakalika means pertaining to an earlier point of time. So, Pubbakalika Kriya is performed before the main Kriya or verb in the sentence. The Pali texts explain what is right livelihood both in the case of lay persons as well as monks and nuns. In the broad sense, when it comes to householders, right livelihood means acquiring wealth by ethical means without harming oneself or others. Monks and nuns depend on the support of generous donors for their basic needs of food, clothing, shelter, and medicine, which are known as the 4 requisites of a monk. Right livelihood for monks and nuns has been explained in several volumes of the Tipitaka. For instance, in Sammaājīvo, the second sutta of the Diga Nikaya, several points on this topic have been covered. When a person attains the final stage of sanctification, that is arhantship, his livelihood is perfectly pure. In Angulimala Suttam, Angulimala says, Anano bunjami bhojanam. Deathless I eat food. Anana is an adjective which becomes anano in the nominative case. Bunjami is the first person singular present tense form of the verb bunjati. Bhojanam is neuter singular accusative case. Now let us try to understand why the Arahant Angulimala calls himself deathless. This has been explained in Angulimala Sutta Vannana, which is the commentary to the Sutta. On the screen, you can see 4 words taken from the commentary. As we discuss the meaning of these 4 words one by one, things will become clearer. We have the words Theyya Paribhogo, Ina Paribhogo, Dayajja Paribhogo, and Sami Paribhogo. In all the 4 words, Paribhogo is a common term, so let us first understand Paribhogo. Paribhoga means use or enjoyment. Paribhogo is the nominative form. Theyya means theft. So, Theyya Paribhogo means enjoying like a thief. A monk or a nun must observe morality, that is, Sila. If he or she does not practice morality, then they are enjoying the country's alms like a thief. The next term is Ina Paribhoga. Ina means debt. If someone who has renounced the household observes morality but has not yet attained any stage of sanctification, such a person enjoys the use of the country's alms as a debtor. The next word is Dayajja, which means inheritance. The noble ones, that is Ariyapuggala, who have attained any of the first 7 stages of holiness but have not realized Arhata Phala, that is the final stage of holiness, the 8th stage, are the ones who make use of the country's alms as inheritors. Just as a son or a daughter might inherit what belongs to his or her parents, similarly, the noble ones who have not attained Arhata Phala enjoy the use of the country's alms as the true sons and daughters of the Buddha. Here is a screenshot from the Buddhist dictionary. It tells us about the 8 stages of holiness. Now let us understand the term Sami Paribhoga. Sami means owner, lord or master. A person who has realized Arhata Phala and become an Arhant enjoys the use of the country's alms like a Sami. He eats free from debt because he has made himself fully worthy of receiving alms.